Hey, welcome back everyone. Let's knock out LeetCode 252, meeting rooms. You are given an array of meeting times intervals where intervals of I contains start of I and end of I. So it's a list of list integers. A person can attend all meetings if no two meeting intervals overlap. Meetings ending at time t and starting at time t do not overlap. So basically, an end time and a start time of two different timestamps, if they're equal to each other, they don't overlap, because technically if a meeting ends at, let's say, 3 p.m. and another one starts at 3 p.m., people should be out of the room in time, okay? Return true if a person can attend all meetings, otherwise return false. So we have our given examples here. 0 through 30, that takes up the entire range, right? Because 5 and 10 fit inside of 0 and 30. 15 and 20 also intersect inside of 0 and 30, so return false. And over here, we have 7 and 10, 2 and 4. 2 and 4 is solid, and then 7 and 10 is solid too, because they don't overlap. And the most important thing you have to do with this approach here is you have to sort the given input, right? So 2, 4 should come before 7, 2, and then we go on to our algorithm. The constraints here, the size of intervals can be 0, so that's an edge case there. And let's go to the drawing board so we can discuss more how we're going to approach this. So first and foremost, I mentioned we have to sort the given input. So this is sorted, and this is how it's represented right here, okay? So notice how this is false. Why? Because if there's a meeting from 0 all the way to 30, that means that these timestamps 5 through 10, 15, and 20, we can't use the room, right? Because it's being occupied here. Over here, we return true, because notice how we have 2 through 4, so we can say 2 to 4 p.m., and then it's free all the way from 5 to 7, right? Because we have 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That works, okay? So let's draw out the function signature here. So we'll say define meeting rooms, and it'll take in intervals, of course. And like I mentioned in the beginning, the first thing you have to do is sort intervals. All right, intervals sort. And let me get the length of intervals into a variable n, okay? So n is equal to the len of intervals. All right, and all right, very clean so far. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a for loop, but range, right? So for I and range, n minus 1. The reason why we do n minus 1 is because we wanna be able to peek ahead at I plus 1, okay? So we'll go ahead and say, we'll say intervals, so right here, so if I is equal to, so I is here, right? So we'll say end, so actually we'll just say if intervals I ending timestamp, so if intervals of I1 is, we'll say greater than intervals of I plus 1 at the start index of 0, if that's the case, then we're going to return false, okay? Otherwise, we get out of this for loop and we return true, okay? So I'll go ahead and represent this here. So this, oops, let's bring this over here. So this right here is equal to the end timestamp, so I'll label that. So I'll say end here, okay? And then this right here is equal to the start of the next meeting, okay? And let's see a walkthrough of this example. All right, so we start off, I is equal to 0, okay? So I is here, and let's bring this over here. So I is here, and we ask ourselves, if I at this 1 here, right? Because this is 0, 0, 1. If I at this 1, if that is greater than the start here at that 0th index of I plus 1, which is 7, this should be 0, right? So if this 4 is greater than this 7, then we return false. Otherwise, our loop is going to terminate, right? Because we're doing it from I to n minus 1, and we return true. So let's look at this example over here, okay? So we have this sorted. I of 1 is 30. I plus 1 of 0 is 5, okay? Is this greater than 5? Yes, 30 is greater than 5. So we immediately return false. Okay, let's go over to LeetCode and let's code up our solution. All right, so we say first and foremost, you have to sort the intervals, which gives us n log n time, okay? And then let's get the length of intervals inside of n variable. So for I in range n minus 1, so we can peek ahead, right? If intervals of I at the end timestamp is greater than intervals of I plus 1 at the start timestamp, if that condition is true, we immediately return false. Otherwise, we just return true because there are no overlap, no collisions. Let's see if this works. So it passes the initial test cases, and let's submit it. And great, we have a working solution. So let's go back to the drawing board and discuss the time and the space, okay? So the time complexity, because we're sorting, it gives us big O of n log n. That's the merge sort, okay? And the space is equal to big O of n. That's merge sort in place. It costs O n space. And that's the solution. Whatever platform you're on, like, comment, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you in the next one.